Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to yet another PC Replay Baseball video, and we are going to be taking a look at the 2026 Tourney of Champions draw. Now, of course, this tournament will start on January the 5th, 2026, so that's why it's the 2026 Tourney of Champs. So what ended up happening is through 24 season/decade sets, I set up tournaments to determine the top four teams in each of those seasons to have 96 teams and to have three tournaments of 32. So we're gonna see the three qualifying tournaments, and then we'll see the 32 teams involved that will be in the PC Replay Baseball thing. Now, PC Replay Baseball only allows 32 teams per tournament maximum, so we have to do three tournaments of 32 and all that. So you'll find out the explanation. You'll find out what is going on, and we'll have some fun with it. So stay tuned. So this is how it'll work. So I had 24 seasons/decades sets. The top four go to 96, three sets of 32. Now, it will be important because the numbers are going to be big for the draw. We're going to do a few draws. So the first draw will be later. But anyway, so the 24 seasons/decades are in order: the 1908 season, the 1920s/30s all decades set, 1930 season, the 40s and 50s best of, 1941, 1947, 1955, the best of the 60s, 1961, 1969, the best of the 70s, 1977, the best of the 80s, 1981, 1985, the best of the 90s, 1993, 1998, 2005, 2016, 2020, 2023, a combination of playoff teams from 94, 2001, 2004, and the dead ball era is in the 1900s and the 1910s. So those are the 24 sets, and the top four move on. Now, a lot of the tournaments actually did happen last year in October through December 2024 for qualification, but I made it top three and had the fourth place teams battle each other for wildcard spots. But this time it's going to change with 24, with me buying three new sets. It'll be 24, and then times four is 96. So I put the top four. So the fourth place teams will automatically qualify too. So there were some that from 2024 I kept, obviously. And of course, I added a few more to be played. So that's the set. And of course, three sets of 32 is the maximum number is 32. So let's do the draw for the seasons. All right. So what you'll see through Bandicam and random.org is setting up from 1 to 24 and getting the ping pong ball numbers, because that will determine, in a sense, yeah, that will determine uh, the ping pong ball numbers that will be set in stone for when we have to do the draw of 96 teams. And of course, after the ping pong ball uh, draw thing, we will have the explanation and the amount of teams each franchise has, and what we have to do to make it fair and square. So stay tuned. All right, so through random.org, as you can see here, it's a random sequence generator. This form allows you to generate randomized sequence of integers. So the sequence boundaries is smallest value is 1, largest value 24. So this is what will happen. So in order, the 1908 season will be Ping Pong Ball 1, the 20s, 30s 2, 1933, the 40s and 50s 4, 41 season 5, 47 season 6, 55 season 7, best of the 60s 8, 1961 9, 1969 10th, 19, best of the 70s 11, 1977 12, 1980s 13, 1981 14, 1985 15, the best of the 90s 16, best of 93 17, best of 98 18, 2005 19, 2016 20, 2020 Pickleball 21, the best of 23, 2023 22, 94/01/04 is 23, and the dead ball era 24. So those are the numbers that we set in the hopper, and the best of three columns, and then it'll determine the ping pong ball numbers. So here we go. Sequence on. All right. So it'll be 5. So it'll be 1941. So The 41 Yankees will be ping pong ball number 1 for the draw purposes. Brooklyn 25, 41 Red Sox 49, and the 41 Cardinals 73. Next will be 3. That will be the 1930. So the 1930 Cubs get the 2. So 30 Senators 26. The 30 Philadelphia A's 50, number 50, and the 30 St. Louis Cardinals 74. Next is 8, so that is the 1960s. So the 60 Braves go ping pong ball 3, 55 Twins 27, 62 Giants 51, and 75 and ping pong ball 75 will go to the 67 Bo Sox. 10 is 4. The 1969 Orioles are number 4. The 69 Cubs 28. The 69 Astros 52, and the 69 Twins are 76. 17. That is the last of the 90s. Pickleball ball 5. The 95 Tribe 29. The 90 A's 53, and the 98 Padres 77. Uh, 11 is best of the 70s, right? Yeah, the best of the 70s. So that is 71 Tigers, number 6. The 77 Phillies 30. The 79 Orioles 54, and the 79 Pirates 78. And 13. So 77 Reds are number 7. 31 77 Yankees. 55 is the 77 Royals, and the 77 Pirates are number 79. The next best of the 80s. 8 is the 80 Royals. 85 Cardinals 32. 89 Giants 56. And the 80 Yankees 80. It's funny. Okay. 16. 16. Wait. Did I do that wrong? 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, I did it wrong. 85 Angels are number 9. The 85 Dodgers 33. The 85 Blue Jays ping pong ball 57 for purposes. And then the 81 and then 85 Mets are number 81. Okay, Radich. 23 is the 01 Mariners. They'll go number 10. 04 Red Sox 34. 04 Astros 58. And the 94 Expos 82. And then number 11 is the 2020 Dodgers, the 2020 White Sox, the 2020 Cubs, and the 2020 Rays 83. I have no sympathy. 61 goes number 12, right? 61 Yankees ping pong ball 12. The Giants are 36. The Tigers are 60. And the Milwaukee Braves of 1961 are number 84. Okay. Okay. 4. So that makes 13, right? Yeah. So the 42 Cardinals are pinball 13. 54 Indians 37. The 40 Tigers are number 61. And the 54 Giants are number 85. And then 14 is what? 81, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 14, 81 Astros are 14. The A's are number 38. The 81 Yankees are number 62. And the 81 Expos are number 86. As I said. Okay. The 2023 squad is number 15. The Rays number 15. The Dodgers 39. Twins 63. Yep. Wait, yeah, that's right. That's all right. And 87 is the 23 Braves. Okay. And then 2. That'd be the 2030 team, number 16. The 2020 Indians, number 16. Number 40 is the 27 Yankees. 64 is the 24 Senators. And number 88 is the 1923 Kansas City Monarchs. All right, so got that. So the 1908 Cubs are number 20. The Indians, number 44. The Pirates, number 68. And the 1908 Tigers are 92. Okay. 47. That would be. Well, did I screw up? I think I screwed. Yeah, I screwed up numbers, didn't I? Oh, shoot balls. Okay, so. Yeah, so. Yeah, I gotta do the numbers right. Okay. I did that wrong. 47. Well, the 47 square. Oh, no, I did that right. I did that right. 47 is 6. So that would be number 24. The 24th and last ping pong ball number is 47 Brooklyn. 48 goes to the 47 Indians. The Yankees 72. And the 1947 Giants are number 96. 55, what are they at? 7. Oh, so it's 17. 55 Yankees are 17. Dodgers 41. Reds 65. And the 55 White Sox are pinball ball 89. For those purposes, of course. The 93 squad. 4, 8, 12, 16. 93 squad. They are 4, 17. Well, once again, we'll have to go into the 18. So the Braves are number 23 on the list. 98 Braves are number 23. Yankees 47. Astros 71. And Indians 98. Indians number 90. Oh, 05, number 22. So 22 for the Indians, 46 for the Cardinals, 70 for the Rangers, and 94 for the 05 Bucks. But remember, that's for the ping pong balls. Yeah. 20. So there, 21. So the 2016 Cubs get ping pong ball 21. And then 45 for Houston, LA 69, and 93 for Detroit. Dead ball. Dead ball is number 18. So the 1906 Cubs are number 18. 1912 Red Sox 42. 1911 A's 66, and 1909 Pirates number 90, which means that the 93 squad, 19 for the White Sox, 43 for the Giants, 57 for the Cardinals, and 91 for the Orioles. So that's the ping pong balls, the first part. So then we'll have to figure out the ping pong balls from 1 to 96. All right, so that will be that for now. All right, so here's the breakdowns of everything. So we have the AL teams in the breakdown. So you'll see every American League franchise that has a team in it, and none of the 15 AL franchises fail to show up and put a representative in. The National League will have some gaps, but as you can see, the Yankees have 9 teams, so 9 New York Yankees teams, and 3 to each. So the rule is because there's 3 brackets, it's a 3-3-3, meaning there's 3 Yankees in every bracket and 3 number ones. Now, the key to the number 1 seed is, of course, the teams that have won. And the teams that have won are the 1908 Cubs, the 20 Indians, the 1930 Cubs, the 1942 Cardinals, the 41 Yankees, the 47 Dodgers, the 55 Yankees, the 60 Milwaukee Braves, the 61 Yankees, the 69 Orioles, the 71 Tigers, the 77 Reds, the 80 Royals, the 81 Astros, the 85 Angels, the 99 Diamondbacks, the 93 White Sox, the 98 Braves, the 05 Tribe, the 2016 Cubs, the 2020 Dodgers, the 2023 Rays, the 2001 Mariners, and the 1906 Cubs. So, of course, so I don't have to repeat myself. So what will end up happening is that they will be the top. They'll be there. Eight of those 24 winners. 8 have to be in each of the 3 slots. Tournaments only 8, and because the Yankees have 3 number ones, it means one Yankee team that won a season per group. There can't be 2 number 1 seeds in the same thing for the Yankees. Cleveland has the same thing too, as they have 2 number ones, meaning that they can have one one each in 2 of the groups. So the Yankees have 9 teams, and they'll have 3 in each bracket. The Red Sox have 4. All brackets must have 1 Red Sox team, but one will have 2 because 4 divided by 3 is 1 with 1 left over. Orioles have 3, which means it's evenly balanced, 1 Oriole team per group. The 1985 Blue Jays are in, but they didn't get a number 1 seed. The Rays have 2 of them, and one of them won. The White Sox have 3, so 1 to each, and 1 number 1. Cleveland has 7 representatives, so it's a 3-2-2. Every bracket will have 2 Cleveland teams. 1 will have 3, and they're 2 number 1s, so they can't be in the same group. The Tigers have 5, so that's a 2-2-1 split. The Royals have 2, so 1 Royal team in 2 of the 3 groups. The Senators/Twins have 5 with a 2-2-1 split. The Angels only have the 1985 team. The A's, Philly/Oakland have 4, 2-1-1. The 2001 Mariners 1. The Astros have a 2-2-1 split, and the 2005 Rangers. So that's the American League. Now let's look at the National League. All right, so let's look at the NL teams and breakdown as well. So as you can see, the Milwaukee Braves/Atlanta Braves have 4. There are a couple of Milwaukee Braves teams in it, so that's a 2-1-1. So 1 Braves team in every bracket except for 1. They'll have 2 of them, and there are 2 number 1s, so they can't be in the same group. Yeah, they have to be 1 group. The Mets have 2 teams in. The Marlins have El Cipo, as well as the Rockies and the Brewers. They have no representation at all. So, yeah, so that's huge. The 1977 Phillies. Strange how the Phillies have been around since 1901, and they only have had 1 team in the top 4, and that's the 1977 squad, not even the 1980 squad. Montreal has 2 by comparison. The 1981 and 1994 teams both took 4th. 1981 Expos in its eponymous season, and the 94 team in the 94/0104 thing. The Cubs have 6 teams in the mix, 2-2-2, which means 2 in each one of the 3 brackets, and 4 number 1s. So that means 1 bracket will have 2 Cubs teams be number 1s, and then one will have the other 2 will have 1 each. The Reds have 2 teams in. One of them's a number 1 seed. The Pirates have 4 in, so it's a 2-1-1 for them. The Cardinals have 6, which is perfectly 2 across the board, so 2 in each, and 1's a number 1. The 1923 Kansas City Monarchs, the Negro League team, they are in. The Brooklyn/LA Dodgers have 7 teams, so that's a 3-2-2 split, and they're 2 number 1s, and they can't be in the same group, despite there being 2 Dodgers teams in each bracket. The 1998 Padres are in. The New York/San Francisco Giants have 6, a 2-2-2 split. And I believe they've got the most teams in the 2016 tournament without even winning one of those 24 seasons. And the Diamondbacks have 1 guy, 1999. They won the best of the 90s, so they're in on that merit. And so that's it. And now we're going to have the draw. All right, so this is how everything will go about before we do the draw. So as you see on the screen, you have 8 season winners, 8 runners-up, 8 third place, and 8 fourth place per group. So remember, there are 3 groups of 32. 3 times 8 is 24, and that's the amount of seasons I've used. So by proxy, it's 8, 8, 8. So 8 first place teams, 8 second place teams, 8 third place teams, and 8 fourth place teams have to be in each of the groups. And all of that. So that's what we'll do. And of course, we have to keep in line with the fact that there's going to be some teams that are just going to have singlets and all that. Like the White Sox have one across the board, so one White Sox per thing, and like the Red Sox have a 2-1-1, which means that two and one, one in the other, one in the other. So anyway, so yeah, it's 8-8-8. No season can have three reps in any of the groups. Now, of course, my thinking was that the groups is that there's one per season, like 1908 in the 1990s, for example. But because that's impossible with 32 teams, what happens is that obviously 32 with 24, there's eight extra spots. So no season can have three reps in any of the groups. That means that at worst you have two of the individual seasons in the bracket, in one of the three brackets. You can't have three because that wouldn't be fair. So anyway, if you win your round of 16 thing within the bracket, you're down to 8 teams. And 8 times 3 is 24. So yeah. So you'll automatically qualify if you make it to the quarterfinals in your bracket. You're automatically, and that makes 24 out of the 32 teams. But remember, it is imperative that, you know, if you win the bracket, you actually get top three placing. So if you win your bracket, you get either a 1, 2, or 3 seed based on your stuff in real life. If you take runner up in the bracket, you're 4, 5, 6, and then down 4, 5, or 6, guaranteed seed. And remember, seeding is important. Now, ninth, 10th, and the top two 11th place teams qualify as well. So if you take, so yeah, obviously 32 divided by 3 is 10 with 2 left over. So if you take 9th or 10th within the bracket, you lose your round of 16, but you take 9th or 10th, you get two of those round of 16 losers automatically in. And then the bracket, you have two 11th place teams, and two of them have to qualify out of three. So yeah, 9th, 10th, 11th determined by in real life progress. So I do, yeah. So the eight of 16 team losers will be placed in order by their progress, and then that determines ninth, 10th, and 11th. Now, if there is a tie for like the round of 16 guys with the best progress, then the record in the round of 32 with your round of 32 win and your round of 16 loss will determine the spots. So if you end up winning 6 games instead of 7, whoever gets to 7 will get the higher spot. In real life, the progression is massive and all of that. Now, of course, if that ties, then it goes to the franchise with the least reps in the bracket. So, yeah, that'd be huge and all that. So it's kind of complicated, but it'll work out quite well. So yeah, I think it should be seeding though. Yeah, yeah. If that tied, then the seeding determines everything. Seed numbers determine everything that goes on. So that's that. All right, so this is big because it's now from 1 to 96 with 3 columns. So let the ping pong balls slide where they may, and we'll make sure. So anyway, we have to have 8 winners in each of the 3 brackets, 8 second place, 8 third, and 8 fourth. So logically, all the numbers from 1 to 24, there has to be 8 of those numbers in each bracket. From 25 to 48, there have to be 8 in each. And from 49 to 72, there has to be 8 of each. And 73 to 96, there have to be 8 of each. We'll have to do some shuffling. But anyway, let's get the sequence. All right, so our first number is 45. That is the number for second place team, and that would be the 2016 Houston Astros are the first team selected. So, and they are not a winner, so they are the first team to get in. They're not a top team. Second number is 56. So that would be a third place team. And that would be the 1989 San Francisco Giants. So the first of the Giants, two Giants teams in Pool A are the 89 team. Great team, of course, losing in the Earthquake Series. 2016 Astros. I don't know how they did that year. I can't remember. Anyway, third ping pong ball is 34, so that's a second place team. And that ping pong ball belongs to the 2004 Boston Red Sox. So the 2004 Red Sox, that ping pong ball, they'll be in Group 1. Of course, you know, the World Series champions breaking the curse of Bambino. Next is 36, so that's another second place team. So 2016 was a second place team, and then a third place team, 56. And then we have two second place teams, so that's three each. 36, that would be the San Francisco Giants of 1961. So the 61 San Francisco Giants are in. So that means that Pool A has their two Giants teams. If another Giants team gets pulled, it has to go to Group B. Let's go to Group B because the two Giants teams are in. 61 Giants, pretty good sluggers. Next up, we have 64, and that is a third place team, and that would be the 1924 Washington Senators. So the 1924 Washington Senators, that's a Minnesota team, and that's a third place team. So they get to represent in Pool 1. And that team actually ended up winning the World Series, the only World Series title in the city of Washington until 2019. Team number 6 is number 50. And that is another third place team. And that would be 50. What do we got here? What's 50? Look at the ping pong balls, look at the numbers. That would be the Philadelphia A's of 1930, right? So the 1930 Philadelphia A's, that is another second, that is a second place team, right? No, 50. That's a third place team, I should say. For the 1930 Philadelphia A's, a third place team, gets to be put in Pool A. Next up is 89. That is a fourth place team. And that team ends up being 89. The 1955 Chicago White Sox. And that is the and that ends that White Sox team. So 1955 White Sox are in Pool A, which means that the other two White Sox teams have to be in Pool B and C. So the 55 White Sox are in Pool A. Next is 1984. That's another fourth place team, and that team will be 84. The 1961 Milwaukee Braves. Right. So that's the 1961 Milwaukee Braves, a fourth place team in that bracket. So that's a fourth place team, yep. So the 1961 Milwaukee Braves are in there. I think that's the end of that pool. Right? That's the first one to have two, right? The 1990s. Well, there are two. There's one team for the 19. Yeah, there's two teams for 1961. So 1961 can't have any teams in Pool 1 anymore. Okay. Next up is 19. I'm just going to. It's 19. So that's your first, and the first place team from 1993, the Chicago White Sox. One problem though, they cannot. One problem though, they cannot be with the 55 White Sox because there's three White Sox teams. So that means that they are in Pool 2. Yeah, they're in Pool 2. So 2 of the White Sox teams have been drawn. The 93 team will be in Pool 2 because of the fact that they can't be paired with the 55 White Sox because there's 3 White Sox teams who want clarity. So the 93 White Sox will have to be in Pool 2. All right. Next is 81. 81, that is a 4th place team. And that'll be the 85 Mets. 85 Mets. So with that in mind, the 85 Mets. So we do know that there cannot be the other Mets team in 2005 can't be in the same pool. The 85 Mets were close to winning the AL East. 73 is next on the list. That is a 3rd place team. There's a 4th place team, excuse me. What am I thinking? And that would be the 1941 St. Louis Cardinals. And that's the first Cardinals team that will be set in stone. Yeah, that's the first Cardinals team. Well, there have to be 2 in each. Okay, next is number 3. So 3 is next. So we have a top team, and that team is the 1960 Braves. One problem though, they cannot be in the same pairing. So guess what? They're going to be in Pool 2 as a first place team. Yep, they can't be the same. Or can they? Oh wait, they can't. Oh, sorry, they can. But they're close. Actually, though, they're close in. Technically, they're close in years. You got 61 in 1960. Ah, yeah, that's right. Because it's too close. The two, yeah, 2-1-1. But, um, the problem is that they're too close to each other. If there was a 5-year gap, then yeah, okay. Okay, so 3 is done. Okay, 24 is next. 24, that is a first place team, and that would be where's 24? The 47 Brooklyn Dodgers. Okay. The 47 Brooklyn Dodgers. They are going to be in Pool 1 as a first place team. Because, yeah, 47. Because there's no other Dodger teams in Pool 1 yet. So the 47 Dodgers sneak in. Okay. Number 2, 65. That is a third place team. Okay, third place team, 65. That would be the 55 Reds. Yep, the 55 Reds. So the 55 Reds are in. And that means, yeah, the 55. So none of the other 2 teams from the 55 season are eligible for Pool 1. So they'll have to be moved to Pool 2. And that was the third place team, right? 4, 8, 12. Okay, so we got 12 of the 32 teams. Next up is 32. That's a second place team. And that'd be the 85 Cardinals. Now St. Louis 222. Okay, so that's the second St. Louis Cardinals team that could be in Pool A. So the 85 Cardinals are in play. Rest of the 80s, how are you going to know? Okay, next is, oh, sorry, tally that mark. Next up is 51. That's that would be a third place team, right? 24, yeah. And that team, where's number 51, Jeffrey? 51 is the 62 Giants. 62 Giants. They will have to be in Pool 2. Yep. So they will be in Pool 2. Because of the fact there's 2 Giants teams in Pool A, and there's 6. So the 62 Giants can play, but they will have to be in Pool number 2. They'll be in Group 2. All right, 13. That is a first place team, and that is the 42 Cardinals. They will have to, but the 42 Cardinals won't be put in Pool number 2 because the 2 Cardinal teams already in stone. Ooh, let's wait. So that's the third 1 seed. the third season winner in Pool 2. So, yeah, they're in. 93. So that's a fourth place team. And that's the 2016 Tigers. The 2016 Tigers, and they can be in Pool 1, the fifth, fourth place team. So, yeah, the 2016 Tigers are in place. Yeah, they pulled off a coup. But no other team from the 2016 season can be placed in there. Okay, next is 67. That is a third place team. And that would be the 93 Cardinals, but they'll have to be put in pool number 2. Yeah, they'll be put in pool number 2. Yeah, they'll be put in pool number 2. And no team from the 93 season, the other two teams, Sanford and Baltimore, can't be in pool 2. So the 93 Cardinals. So, yeah, man, we're getting the Cardinal teams done right off the bat. 67. That was a third place team, right? Yeah. Actually, that means the other two St. Louis teams have to be put in pool pot 3. Now, do we know? Okay, so the 1930 Cardinals are in pool 3 because of the 2-2-2 system. And the other Cardinal team, what's the other Cardinal team? The other Cardinal team is the 2005 team. Okay, so the 05 Cardinals are in pool 3 by proxy. Yeah, because of the rule 2-2-2. Yeah, so we got those teams. Wow, we got St. Louis done quickly. 37. That is a second place team. That would be the 54 Tribe. We don't have a Cleveland team. Nope, we don't have a Cleveland team in it. So 54 Tribe from the 40s, 50s league. Yep, so we have a second place team. 74 is a fourth place team. Oh, well, that's already been taken care of. Okay, that has been taken care of for the St. Louis teams. Yep, 16. So 16, another first place team. That would be the first place team of the 1920 Cleveland Indians. And yes, we can put them. So we'll put the 1920 Cleveland team, and they are our first place team. They won the 1920s and 30s, so we'll put them in to pool 1. Next up is number 54. That is a third place team, right? Yep. And that is the 79 Orioles. 79 Orioles, 1, 2, 3. So that's a third place team. That's a third place team, so that's the fifth. And that's the only Baltimore team we can have. So the other Baltimore teams will have to be separated. 82, that is a fourth place team, and that's the fourth place team. The 94 Expos. Aha. So the 94 Expos are in pool number 1 as a fourth place team. The 81 Expos have to be in either pool 2 or 3. Okay, next is 10, another potential first place team. And that will be the 2001 Mariners. And that's the only team, right? Yeah, that's the only Mariners team around. So Seattle is done. So Seattle is done. St. Louis is done. Yeah. So the 2001 Mariners will be in Pool A. Next up is 7. That's another potential first place team. And that's the 77 Reds. Okay. See, Reds can have. Nope, it has to be the other one. It will be, I'm going to put it in number 3. So the 77 Reds will be they won the 77 tournament. They're going to be placed in number 3. Because, we already have 3 seasonal winners in Group 2. So we're going to put it in number 3. Yeah, that's right. Check the numbers. Okay. Next up is number 23. That's another first place team. And that is the 98 Braves. Okay. 2-1-1. And yeah, we can put 98 Braves. So they won. So yes, we can put the 98 Braves in pool number 1. We can. They're the winners, but because the other Braves team is the 61 team, yeah, it's the 61 team. So that means that we can spread it out. And the 98 Braves will be in that one. Number 17, another first place team. And that would be the 55 Yankees. Check that. 55 Yankees. Yep. Oh, shoot. No, we can't. Yeah, we can't. We can't. Sorry. That would be in number 3. Because of the fact that, yeah, the 55 Yankees, because there's been 2 teams from 1955 in the same pool, we have to ship them off. And we're going to ship them to number 3. And we're going to ship them to number 3. Pool 3. Okay. 28. Next number is 28. That's a second place team. I know that. And that is the number 4. Listen, number 4. Who's 28? Who's 28? Did I touch that? Where's 28? Oh, the 69 Cubs. Cubs? They don't have a team. Yep, they don't have a team in this. 69 can be taken, right? Yep, 69 Cubs can be taken. And that's a second place team. Yep, and that's one of the 2 Cubs teams in Pool A. Okay, 27. That is another second place team, and that is the 65 Twins. And they can join 65 Twins. Yep, they can join. 65 Twins. Yep, they can join. They can join. So that's the 2 Minnesota teams in. So the other 2 must be 2-1 split. So that's a silver. Yep, that's a second place team. So that's 4 plus 7 is 11 plus 22. Yeah, that's right. Because 29, that's another second place team. And that will be the 95 Tribe. And they have 2 teams in that. So the 95 Tribe. Yeah, the 95 Tribe. Yep, they can. That will be the team that's going to be the group of 3 Cleveland teams, and then the other 2 will have to have 2. That's a second place. So, okay, so every second place team will is in Pool A. So that means that we can't have any more second placers in Pool A. Okay, 22. Well, 22 is a second place team. Oh no, it's the first place team, and that would be the 2005 Indians. But lo and behold, we're going to put the 2005 Indians in group number 2 because we've already exceeded the 3 for pool 1. 3-2-2. So yeah, we have to put the 05 Cleveland team in pot number 2. Okay, now we got 57. So that would be third place team, right? Yeah, that's the second place team in that pool, right? How do I have 4-1-2? Oh no, did I screw up the numbers again? No, 1-2. 62 Giants took what? A third place, okay. And the 93 Cardinals took third place. Okay, so we don't have a second place. Oh, because I mistook it for a second place team. Ah, okay. Makes sense. 57. Yeah, we did 57, right? Third place team. Oh, no, we never did. 57. That would be the 85 Blue Jays. Is it safe to put 85 in? No, actually. Uh, yeah, 85 Blue Jays are in pool number. Can we put them in pool 1 or pool 2? Pool 2, I think. Yeah, there are two 85 teams, but one of them got split. Yeah, 85 Blue Jays have to be in spot number 2. And they're number 57, so they're they're a third place team. Yeah, the 85 Blue Jays are in number 2. Okay, 79. That is the fourth place team, and that is the 77 Pittsburgh Pirates. As you know, Pittsburgh Pirates team, there are only 4 of them. Yep, 77 Pirates. That's a second place team, third place team, right? No, fourth place. That is a fourth place team from 1977. So that means that. Oh, sorry, wrong. Yeah, we could put a. Sorry, wrong numbers. Okay, we should put that up there. Okay. 4. 4. That is the draw for the 69 Orioles. They'll have to be in Pool 3. Yeah, 69 Baltimore will be in Pool 3. Yeah, so Pool 3. Because 111. So we've got that one there. What's next? 12. 12 is a first place team, and that is the 61 Yankees. Oh, shoot. Let me check the Cubs. Can't have 2 Cubs. So, yeah. So, Cubs and Yankees are the only teams with 3. Okay, so, yeah, we got to make sure that no 2 franchises have the same first place teams. Okay. What did I say? 61 Yankees. Oh, but it can't. Oh, it has to be in Pool 4 then. Yeah, it has to be in Pool 4. Because there's 2 teams from 1961, so that season is off limits. Yeah, that's right. That season's off limits. Right? That season's off limits to 2 teams. Nuts. 61 Yankees are like nuts. They're like, yeah, the 61 Giants and 61 Braves. 38. Next number. That will be the 81 A's. Okay. Oakland 211. 81 A's. That's a runner up, right? Yep. And 81 can have that effect, right? Yeah, 81 can have that effect. All right, so that will be that. 81 A's, so 2 A's teams in Pool A, which means. Shoot, I screwed up. I did indeed. I put them on the wrong side. It's supposed to be Pool 2. Yeah, it has to be Pool 2 because of the fact that, yeah, it's Pool 2 because I already have my 8 second placers. Okay, so, yeah. 2 numbers I have to. Okay, another second place team, 39. That will be the 23 Dodgers. Is there already one Dodgers team? 23 Dodgers. All right, 23 Dodgers. Oh, yes, I can't put them in Pool A. I have to put them in Pool B. That's right. That's right. Because I already have my 8. So, yeah, the 23 Dodgers have to be put in Pool 2. 70, that's a third place team by Nips. And Nips, 70. Where's 70? Texas. Well, their only team, the 05 Rangers. And we can put a third place team, right? Yes, we can. So the 05 Texas Rangers are in pool number 1. So Texas, their team is, they only have 1 team, so their team is in. Okay. Yeah, Yankees, Cubs, we have to keep our eyeballs on the first place teams and all that. Oh, shoot. I just realized. Pool 3 is going to have a 5th. Oh, yeah, you're right. Nuts. I screwed up. The 61 Yankees have to be in Pool 2. That's right. They have to be in pool two because you can't have two number one Yankee teams in the same pool. So wait, 55, 66. But what about the other one? Well, who is the other one? The 41 Yankees. So the 41 Yankees have to be in number one. Okay. So the 41 Yankees are in pool number 41. Yeah, 41 Yankees have to be in pool one. That's right, because 111. So those are out of range. Yeah, I got to take out the first place things because then I'll know. Cleveland, Seattle, yeah, that's been set. 98 Braves, that out. 41 Yankees have their one. 93 White Sox, that's X. 60 Braves, that's their other one. Okay. 42 Cardinals, that's theirs. Okay. 05 Cleveland, that's their other number one seed. 61 Yankees have been taken some. 77 Reds, their guy is done. Yankees 69 Orioles, that's done. Okay. Okay, yeah, the Essence. Okay, 77, that's a fourth place team. And that is okay, the 98 Padres. They are in group number. Okay, so the 98 Padres, that they will be in group number one because they're the only Padres team involved. So they're in pot one. Okay, 59. That is a third place team, right? Yes. That is the 2020 Cubbies. That's the second. Oh, shit. Okay, so it would be pull up one. The only problem is, yeah, 2-2-2. But no, because the Cubs have 4 1 seats, they have to be one in each. So the 20 Cubs have to be in pool number two. Now the 20, so the 2020, so the 2020 Cubs have to be in pool number two. And that's a third place team, right? Yep. That's a third place team. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, next is 87. That is a fourth place team. And that would be the 23 Braves. That can't be right. No, 20 Cubs, 23 Braves. And I think there's two in one. So it has to be pool two. Yeah, it would be, no, pool three. Pool three? Yeah, it's in pool three. Yeah, that's it for the Braves. Okay, that's it for the Braves. 23 Braves are in pool three. And that's a fourth place team, right? Yep. So that's six, right? Yep, out. Okay, two. That's a first place team for sure. And that is the 1930 Cubs. One team, two teams. And that is a first place team. The 30 Cubs are done. Okay, so the 1930 Cubs in pool one. And that means the two Cubs teams in pool A are done. The 1930 Cubs. Yep, they are done. 30 Cubs. And that season has to be. We can't have any more teams unless we have to. Unless it's a situation. 52. That is a third place team. And that is the team called. Or did I take care of that? Hmm. Did I take care of it? No, I did. The 69 Astros. The 69 Astros. And that is a second place team. Right? That's a third place team. Okay. 69 Astros. Um, and that's the third place team, right? Yes. All right. So the 69 Astros are in pool number one. That means the two Houston teams in pool A are set in stone. Okay. 62. That is a third place team again. So that draw will be who's 62? The 81 Yankees. Okay, the 81 Yankees. And that's no, yeah, the 81 Yankees. Oh, that's a third place team. They could be Pool A, right? Yes, they can. 81 Yankees. The three Yankee teams, or that's two? Oh, that's two. So it's the 81 Yankees. That's the third place team, right? Yeah. So you have to have two first place teams in pot A. Yeah, so everything's so yeah, we have to have two top teams. Okay, 75. Well, that's a fourth place team. Yes, it is. No, that's a third place team. No, 24, 24. Okay, 67 Bull Sox. Can they be in pool two? They can be in pool two. And they are a third place team, right? Seven Bull Sox. They're a fourth place team. They're a fourth place team. Yeah, so the 67 Bull Sox are in plot two. I think mathematically we can't do that. I think I screwed up my numbers. 66, that is a third place team, right? Yeah. The third place team. And that's the 1911 A's. And they are in wait, the two. Oakland? Oakland, right? Oakland PHA don't have two, right? Yeah. Oakland PHA don't. Ah, I lost my numbers. 66. Okay, so that is the 1911 A's. Second place. Okay, we can set that. We can set that up. We need a second place team, right? That's not second, third. Well, third place team, right? Okay. All right. Next is number 49, and that's third place team, and that is the 41 Red Sox, and they will be in pot number. That would be the two. So the one that has the two. 41 Red Sox are in number or third. Yes, sir. So that's six third place teams, right? Right. Six is the 71 Tigers. 221, 71 Tigers. They don't have that. So the 71 Tigers will be in pot one. So their first place team is set in stone. And we go on to the next number 46. So 46 is second place team. Yeah, 48, 46. Alright, that is a. Is that 46 up? 46, is it? I would say 46, Jeff. 45. 40, oh, that's a Cardinals team. 46. Okay. 92. That's a third place team. So that is fourth place team. Sorry. The 1908 Tigers. And that's a fourth place team. The Tigers. 221. 1908 Tigers. Yeah, so the 1908 Tigers, who took fourth in the 1908 season, they will get to pool two. Pool noodle. 18. That is the 1906 Cubs. And that is their second. All right. Okay, so that's an X too. The 1906 Cubs. That's the second Cubs team. Right? Hold it. Oh, shoot. Nope, sorry. Sorry, that has to be in pool three. We're going to put in pool three. Sorry. That's right. That's right. With the 1906 Cubs. That's right. Because the two Cubs teams are in that pool. Right. Sorry. I don't know. Look at 80. That is a fourth place team. Yeah. That's the 80 Yankees. Fourth place team. They need fourth place teams. So the 80 Yankees, so that's another third place team, fourth place team there. Okay, that's number 71. So 71, that is third place team. I lost. I think I did that wrong. Okay, Astros, 98 Astros. So that's the 98 Astros are the second place teams. Like they're not good. So yeah, that's the third place team. Sorry, 71. That's the third place team. That's the seventh. 60 is another third place team, right? Yep. And that is the Tigers, the 61. The 61 Tigers. That's another third place team. So there can't be any more third place teams in pool number 2. Okay. 55. That's a third place team. It has to automatically be in pool 3. Yep. That's right. And that would be the 77 Royals. They'll be in pool 3. And, well, they can't be in the same pool as their 80 counterparts. Who I told they got been drawn yet. No. 8. That is the draw number of 18. The 80 Royals. So they will be the team. All right, so pool A is done. The 80 Royals. So Kansas City's 2 teams are done. Yep. Okay, so now we got to prove things going and all that. Okay, hang on a sec here. Okay, so yeah, we're good. We hit the hour mark, so we're gonna just do everything for 2 and 3 off screen, and then I'll make sure that I'll give you the teams that are in each bracket and all that. All right, cool. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond at Do.